The year comes to a close, but aircraft orders certainly don't. From Air Canada to the Lufthansa Group, it is an exciting update if you are a fan of new orders and especially Airbus's performance across the year, which is finishing on a strong note. Air Canada has announced it'll commit to 5 additional Airbus A220 jets as part of continued network growth plans. The order came on the 5th anniversary of the flag carrier taking, would you believe it or not, its first A220 back in 2019. This aircraft has dramatically reshaped its day-to-day operations. Initially, Air Canada placed an order for the aircraft type when it was known as the C Series. This deal came in 2016 when 45 units were selected. Then the carrier bumped that commitment up to 60, with 15 additional units selected. As part of the latest commitment unveiled, Air Canada's total firm orders for the popular regional A220 program sit at 65, a pretty solid backlog for future flying efforts. Air Canada says the decision to move forward with more of this aircraft type was always going to be an easy one in the last 5 years. They say that this is a plane that has delivered on all its promises that were put forward to the flag carrier upon purchasing. Moreover, the jet has played a pretty critical role in opening up new routes and also the enhancement of existing routes over time, while freeing up other single-aisle planes to be deployed elsewhere. The A220 is perfectly poised moving forward to meet available demand. At the same time, it also has the right balance of economics and flexibility to help support the Air Canada network, and that core focus on growth, but doing so in a profitable manner, one of the biggest underlying focuses for the carrier. While it wants to grow, it needs to do so in a sustainable manner for the future. The airline's executive vice president and chief commercial officer noted that the aircraft has also successfully become a pretty big hit with passengers aboard it. Thanks to the A220's spacious cabin and 2-3 configuration, customers love the flexibility that the aircraft offers and the ability to at times not have that middle seat on one side of the plane. There is certainly also a sense of pride knowing that the planes are built in Quebec, right up the road from the airline's headquarters in Montreal, therefore really supporting the aerospace sector in the country. The ability to build planes here has been a huge focal point for Airbus since they took on the program and rebranded it, you may recall, to the A220 from the C Series. When acquiring the family, a driving target was to grow the aircraft type in North America, where there was believed to be untapped potential. Several customers have since purchased the aircraft and operated in this region with astounding results. That success has reaffirmed, at least to Airbus, they were certainly targeting the right market in North America, which you'd argue lacks a plane of these capabilities from Boeing. The news continues to roll in for Airbus, who saw Lufthansa Group announce just before Christmas that they will boost their commitment to the A350 family by increasing their backlog by a further 5 to the A350-1000. The high-capacity long-haul aircraft has yet to be delivered to the group at the time of obviously recording and the order placed. However, it will eventually play an integral role in the future of Lufthansa Group as they look to replace aging wide-body types and elevate their customer satisfaction levels. They believe that the arrival of new aircraft will go hand in hand with satisfaction levels rising. While the group is home to many advanced airlines, one of the primary talking points regarding the business is its fleet composition efforts. As a result, there has certainly been an added emphasis on the renewal of the fleet to ensure that efficiency is paramount and that the group's product is a competitive one. Some may argue that that competitiveness has lacked as of late and therefore change is to be required. The latest deal for the high-capacity A350-1000 will increase firm orders from 10 to 15, with deliveries for these planes to occur across a 2-year period from 2028 to 2030. The A350s, just to clarify, the aircraft types that they are going to be replacing will range from the beloved 747-400, your A340-600, so really we're looking at aircraft types that are pretty infamous among aviation enthusiasts, but are definitely showing their signs of age and lack of efficiency in comparison to what is meant to be coming through the door. For example, those new additions that I speak of at the Lufthansa Group will consume up to 35% less fuel and emit fewer emissions, which helps with ongoing attempts to be more careful and aware of, say, the environmental impact that flying can have, putting, frankly, greater importance on being sustainable. Lufthansa Group says they have a lot of confidence in the product that is put out by Airbus, as seen through the A350 deal, and this latest one will certainly accelerate modernization efforts that are taking place. The group has been really entirely committed to Airbus since its conception. Throughout the history, we've seen them order a staggering 770 planes. They are the largest Airbus customer right around the world. However, thanks to the ongoing acquisitions of ITA Airways, there is also more potential to grow their short-haul and long-haul commitment to the Airbus family. With that being said, it's not all been smooth sailing. Unfortunately, acquiring these next-generation planes has proven more difficult than initially imagined at times, with Lufthansa Group documenting these struggles quite publicly and seeing them in a worst-case scenario seek compensation for the damages. Airlines such as Lufthansa have been forced to retain, for example, older aircraft, which, while fantastic for us aviation lovers, is not ultimately the most optimal or financially sound decision, and the airline would not be doing this unless it absolutely had to. The retainment of these older planes will lead to finances not being as favourable and a bit of a mismatch in fleet complexities that, if anything, shouldn't be taking place. That being said, the latest A350-1000 deal is certainly an exciting one, and I'd love to hear your take down below in the comments. Thanks a bunch for your support here on the channel. Enjoy what is left of the 2024 calendar year. Take care, be safe, and I'll see you next time for your latest industry recap.
And we'll fly.